often wonder how managers keep their cool sometimes, particularly in the post-match interview. I don't know what the post-match interview with Graham Potter is going to be now because, well, literally they're still applauding each other on the pitch and shaking hands and all the rest of it. So I don't know what he's going to say. I'm pretty sure he'll be quite diplomatic. I don't think I'd have been able to. If I was going in to do that now, I'd be calling out that referee. I really, really would. I had a little look, actually, and so on this channel, done 2,700 videos on here. I reckon we've done 3,000 on the main channel, probably another 1,000 odd Patreon, things like that. I reckon we've done 7,000 videos in the 10 years we've been doing Hammers Chat. I reckon we've done 7,000 videos. I don't do it. I don't come on here and I do not blame referees. There was something very odd with that. Very, very odd indeed. Particularly the way Jarrod Bowen was allowed to be systematically fouled. Particularly by Caicedo, and even Jarrod Bowen was pointing to his foot. He's just come back from a bone injury. He was being targeted. There's no doubt about it at all. The referee did nothing about it. And the longer that game went on, the more suspicious it looked from the officials. Not good. Not a good look. Not a good look at all. And as I say, I don't ever say that stuff. If West Ham do badly and West Ham lose, I will say no, that's fair enough. Chelsea got a deflected goal, and they got another goal that never should have been allowed because Jarrod Bowen was fouled in the build-up. It just should have been a free kick to West Ham. But that was just going on all game long. I really don't know what was going on. Well, I think I know what was going on there, but even though I'm not a manager, I'm probably quite limited in what I can say on that anyway. West Ham did really well. West Ham did really well. To lose Lucas Paqueta and Edson Alvarez, obviously in the build-up to this game, was a massive blow. We win that. With those players, we win that, absolutely. That is not an impressive Chelsea team, I've got to say that. Gio did ask me in the build-up if I thought that Chelsea had finished top four, and I said no, definitely not. They're fourth now. Just looking at everybody else that we've played, be they Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, Aston Villa, any of these teams, I'm a little bit gutted actually because I thought West Ham played really well in that game, really, really well. Yeah, we had our shaky moments and I think we brought a little bit on ourselves, but we got massively depleted with injury. A half-fit Jarrod Bowen, who's been out with a broken foot, half-fit Jarrod Bowen tore him to shreds. Really, really did. What a great goal he scored, by the way. Really good. Very, very pleased with it, actually. Long ball from Areola, headed on by Souček. And then it was Kudus who really put in a shift tonight. Pressured, I think it was Colwill, who nervously played the ball back. And Bowen finished really well. He was like a sniper with that. Absolutely excellent. And we had so many players who had just absolutely spot on attitude. We've played worse than that and won this season. We have. That was pretty damn good. I'm pretty pleased with what I saw there. I'm really, and I know we lost. And don't get me wrong, I'm annoyed, but I'm annoyed with the officiating. I'm annoyed that I'm sort of annoyed that we've lost to a team as poor as that, really, I think. And I'm also a little bit... I am. I'm looking forward to what we could do with Somerville back. Well, we've never seen Evan Ferguson play before, so forget about him for the moment. He could be a really good player for West Ham, but let's not even factor him into this conversation. Somerville, Paqueta, Todibo, Alvarez. I mean, come on, that was... We had three kids on at the end. By the way, I thought Guilherme looked quite sharp at the end, by the way. 3 kids on at the end. Irving made his debut. Not got a sniff this season. That was a ramshackle team, and we ran them really, really close. I think Potter will be proud of his players. There won't be anyone coming in for any criticism. That's for sure. I think, having said that, I think we could have defended the Pedro Neto goal better, particularly Kilman. I think he could have done better with his header. I know they were looking at it for VAR for offside. It wasn't offside. There was nothing wrong with that phase. It's just it was it was our foul. It was as simple as that. But it was bad. The systematic fouling was pretty bad. And I thought at one point, actually, I saw Bowen walking over. I thought Bowen was going to go to the fourth official and say, can we get some protection here? The thing is, when you lose control of that game, there's no saying what's not stopped is encouraged. There was one part where we got hacked down in the end. Kudus sort of tried to break free and go on a counter-attack. And you could see, because he was getting no protection for the referee, he almost... I don't know which player it was. It might have been Chalobah. I might have that wrong. It might have been James. I can't remember. But he almost went through him with his studs, and it was he withdrew at the last minute, if you pardon the expression. But you could see it was clear frustration for him, and that's the trouble when these referees don't implement the rules. The players feel that it's such rough justice. They'll go and they'll seek vengeance themselves for what they feel is a one-sided referee, and that was pretty evident. And players get injured. Players on both teams get injured when that happens. There's lucky there was no. Actually, there were some injuries. But anyway, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen with that? Frustrating to play that way, away from home, I think. Look, the tale of the tape will tell you that Chelsea had 22 shots, West Ham had 14. Chelsea had 3 shots on target. We had 5. It was a goal that shouldn't have ever been allowed, and then there was a deflected one. I feel really sorry for Wan-Bissaka, deflected by Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's what a player he is, brilliant player. I got nothing against them in particular, and got some really good players there. Yeah, I do think Palmer's really good, but yeah, difficult really, wasn't it? Some really good shifts from West Ham players, it has to be said. I thought Aaron Cresswell and Vladimir Coufal did themselves proud. You could absolutely justify their selection. Mavropanos, I mean, he nearly scored an own goal, didn't he? It's hard. Really hard. No wonder it was rumoured. You saw it in the build-up. I mean, it's still technically transfer deadline. Now, I could actually check my phone, just in case anything's happened while I've been on the phone, just in case it is. I don't think anything is happening. No, there doesn't appear to be anything happening here. What I didn't want to do is upload this video, and then for it to get old very quickly. Who am I kidding? Find out we'd signed a player and have to upload again. I want to go to bed after I finish doing this. Mavropanos is not very good. Let's say that. He's having a really bad time, and I don't really want to say too much about it because I do feel by and large there was a lot of positives. Kudus was. I thought Kudus is. I know he gave the ball away at one point and almost gifted them a goal, and I know I've also said he almost lost his head. There was a point where he was too greedy as well, but I thought there was things introduced into his game. I thought his passing was crisper. I thought he was looking for his teammates. I think he was playing with his head up more. I thought he was helping out his defence a lot more. I think he was battling. I thought he was taking the ball into contact well. I thought his dribbling was good. His feet are so fast. I thought he was a major problem for Chelsea. I really do. And even the players who I don't think were brilliant, like Soler, really had their moments, really put in a shift. And there was that one particular run in the second half, which was quite incredible, down the wing. Very good. I've got to say, so many. Souček was everywhere. Souček was immense. I thought it was happening. First time I saw him play under Potter, I said, is he moving the ball forward and just moving the ball quicker? He is. That's absolutely the case. And what I really like about Potter is there's a pragmatism to him, actually. He's starting to get the best out of players as well. But playing to players' strengths. And I think he knows what he's got in Souček. So you've still got the heading, you've still got the work rate, you've still got all that stuff. There were so many blocks from him. But, and as I say, he really played his part in the build-up to Jarrod Bowen's goal. But we're just using him, utilising him to move the ball forward quicker. There was a point in the second half, particularly he was doing loads of subs to try and rescue the game. You almost looked at it, we just almost didn't have a midfield. That's how down to the bare bones we were. And look, let's be fair. 65 minutes onwards, it was Chelsea had the best of it. But we still had chances. We still had shots within there. Kudus could have scored at the end. Really good block. Maybe that was Chalobah. Really good block by one of the Chelsea defenders. We did all right. we did all right in that game. We did all right. There's regret on my part. Look, you can't do anything about the referee. Someone's got to take a look. Someone's got to take a look at that. Even if there is not corruption happening there, a safeguarding of the players. You have to do something. It just look, either something dodgy was going on or he had no control. Neither of them is good in that sense at all. So something needs to have a look at. If I was, I don't know if Howard Webb is still doing that and running the referees, I'd be having a little look about that. That was not good. So I think Gary Neville said in the commentary, if I was a West Ham fan, I'd be absolutely fuming. I was. Because I just feel that all that hard work from the players, and Potter had them all working so hard. There's players I haven't even mentioned who worked so hard, who did so well, created, really good opportunities as well, and to have it taken away from us. All right, the deflection, there's nothing you could do. And to be fair, by that point, we were inviting them onto us. Absolutely we were then, but it shouldn't have even been 1-1 at that point. It really, really shouldn't. We kept them to next to nothing, particularly in that first half. One really good save, brilliant save, just at the end of the first half by Areola, by the way. I'm disappointed. I'm disgusted with the referee. I'm disappointed. I don't feel like we got beaten by a top 4 team now. I think that's why I'm disappointed. We got beaten by a team that's going to finish 6th or 7th, which is fine. It's still, a decent team, and they got some good players there. But I just think it was an opportunity missed there on that one. I really do. An opportunity missed to do something and to get a win. Anyway, there you go. I'm looking forward to the next game. It's just a shame we've got to wait until the 15th. Wait until the 15th of February for it. Should have players back by then. We'll have Evan Ferguson back. We'll have Alvarez back. We'll have Somerville back. We'll have Lucas Paqueta. Paqueta has been our best player so far under Potter, and we were missing him. I've made the case in the last... We'll go and look at me player ratings over on Patreon, by the way. Alvarez has been highly impressive in the last few games. To basically, that's our midfield. Okay, Paqueta's been playing up front in the absence of Bowen, but a large part of our midfield missing there certainly. Hey, there you go. One of those things. Do you know what? In all honesty, it's just nice to be back in a game, even when we were losing before. How bad was Lopetegui, by the way? How bad was he? When we were losing before, it wasn't even remotely close. You couldn't even have any moans because I'd say things. It doesn't matter how good or bad the referee was. West Ham was so bad, even accounting for that, even if it doesn't matter. We did our bit. We did our bit today, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. I'm really, really pleased with the manager, pleased with the team, pleased with how we're going. Cannot wait. I guess that nobody ever has a fit squad to choose from, and I'm sure Chelsea will be, complaining that they have players missing, and I'm sure they do. But they do. That's why they recalled Chalobah, isn't it, back from Crystal Palace? But we've had a little bit of a tough time of late, and with Nicholas, I've even spoken about Nicholas Füllkrug and Mikel Antonio. West Ham got a lot of players out at the moment. I just even 3 of those 6 players that I mentioned, 3 of those 6 players in there, we win, and we win comfortably. Anyway, there we go. I'm going to stop moaning about it now because what's the point? I'll catch up with you tomorrow.